Hello, we'll talk now about Michele De Lucchi, a very interesting Italian architect and with a very interesting beard. Yes, that's him. Um, I don't know if he's sporting the same beard now, but you could think a little bit. Maybe it's some kind of a reference to Marx. The Italians still have communists, particularly between intellectuals and so on, maybe creators as well. Who knows why he? Well, I guess he. I guess he's you know attached to that beard. Anyway, he's in his home and studio here, Michele De Lucchi. He built a number of buildings, and he's an interesting designer and an interesting architect. Does he work alone? I don't know. Maybe he does. I particularly like this picture. In fact, I love this picture because it shows an architect who is human, who is not on a pedestal, and who sits in the doorway of an old building, his own home, looking rather puzzled by everything, starting with life and ending with life, like most of us are. A very human architect. Nice. Michele De Lucchi, born on November 8th, 1951, is an Italian architect and designer. De Lucchi was born in 1951 in Ferrara and graduated in architecture from Florence. During the period of radical and experimental architecture, he was a prominent figure in movements such as Cavar, Studio, Alchimia, and Memphis. De Lucchi has designed lamps and furniture for well-known Italian and European companies such as Artemide, Olivetti, alias Unifor, Hermes, and Alessi. For Olivetti, he was director of design from 1988 to 2002 and developed experimental projects for Compaq computers, Philips, Siemens, and Vitra. During this period, he developed a number of theories on the evolution of workplaces. A very rich activity. He has designed and restored buildings in Japan for NTNT, in Germany for Deutsche Bank, in Switzerland for Novartis, and in Italy for Enel, Olivetti, Piaggio, Poste Italiane, and Telecom Italia. In 1999, he was appointed to renovate a number of Enel, the Italian electricity company, power plants. For Deutsche Bank, Deutsche Bundesbahn, Enel, Poste Italiane, Telecom Italia, Hera, Intesa, San Paolo, and other Italian and foreign banks. He collaborated on the development of corporate image, introducing technical and aesthetic innovation into the workplace. So kind of interesting. I mean, such a, you know, non-conformist look. And he worked for big corporations, which were mentioned here. Anyway, some drawings of Michele De Lucchi. This one, humorous, maybe too humorous. Another sketch, less humorous. Again, humorous. Maybe the Memphis aesthetics influenced him in these drawings. But there is another side to him, and we are going to see works done by that other side, like this one. No, it's what is this? A project for a chapel, perhaps, with that not quite vertical cross there. Drawings in pencil by Michele De Lucchi. Chairs. I cannot truly say that they are, well, they are not, working drawings or rigorous drawings. They're just sketches, because he did build also furniture. Here he is sketching this man who worked for some prestigious companies. I don't know what this is. We just look at drawings now by Michele De Lucchi. Architecture. So now we'll see some buildings built by Michele De Lucchi. Il Tronco office building, Pforzheim, Germany, 2009, 2012. Not bad. And there are some complexities here. You can see on the elevation on the right that the wall is curving itself. Uh, So it starts from a straight line here, and then at the top it is curved. So it's the change from the bottom towards the top. It becomes more fluid at the top. Michele De Lucchi. Earth stations. This is a Utopian project. Yeah, good architects also indulge in visionary drawings. I'm not going to read this text now, but visionary drawings are important for exploring ideas that normally or usually are not you know very needed, so to speak, but they are important, I mean, by society, but they are important for the architect, for his evolution. This is another station, as he called it. He was probably then out of work or something. So he did indulged in utopia. Like here, really, the mountain station provides spaces literally for summit conferences. Here we see the architecture he thought of, in the vicinity of, well, over the water by, vis-a-vis New York City, Manhattan. And, as models, they're not bad. The floating soak station is a raft anchor near a coastal city where work and social connections arise through the idea of human diversity and the dynamics of change. Uh, yeah, so this is what he proposed. Fragile stability, if I can, if we can call it so, by Michele De Lucchi. Then the crown station is a double bridge whose regal form and commanding position express a sense of triumph and intellect. But look at those maddened highways there. You don't know what's going on there. It's total madness, and then above, he talks about here he says the crown station is an evolution of the library. I don't know what he's talking about. The library, that maddened intersection of many highways and all the chaos there, so he says, commanding position express a sense of triumph and intellect. I don't know. He was probably losing it. How else can we put it? A city station. I don't know exactly what he means by city, and not by city, by station. But we see clearly here the huge parking lot being, problematized in a way by the citadel, the city station, as he calls it. Surrounded by major transit roads, the city station is composed of a ring of craft and digital laboratories in which to experiment, innovate, and display different production philosophies and techniques. I don't know what he's talking about. Anyway, yes, utopian or dystopian projects. The cloud station is an atmospheric architecture that offers a complete contrast with this surrounding vehicle defined landscape. No picture. So now Unicredit Pavilion in Milano. So he built it. Unicredit Pavilion in Milano, here it is. Large building, get Michele De Lucchi. We had seen such architectures. It's not so unique, but you can tell that he was, a serious architect, quite capable to formulate a building and the project for such a building quite properly. Michele De Lucchi. Nothing so special here, but we see also the quality of the detail as seems to be, impressive. Someone in his office most surely did it, but he signed with his approval. Anyway, it was built. Milano, Michele De Lucchi. Now, what is this? Two companies, or AMDL Circle Plus Michele De Lucchi, use salvaged wood for hotel buildings in South Tyrol, in Austria. With salvaged wood. It's not bad. Uh, you know, a little bit traditional, a little bit Memphis here and there. Michele De Lucchi. Lots of wood here, salvaged or not. The poor forest. Maybe the wood is from Romania, who knows? I understood Austria imports a lot of wood from Romania, from the forests of Romania. Interesting chairs. I think he designed them. Now, the law court building in Batumi, Georgia, I mentioned that Georgia commissioned, Jürgen Meyer from Germany, sometimes provocative architect. And now we see that Michele De Lucchi built this tower, which is the, Palais de Justice, the Palace of Justice in this city. We see also some interesting buildings on the right side of the picture. So yes, Georgia is showing that even a country with a problematic past can build interesting buildings with the help of some architects from the West for the time being. Although they have, I'm sure, their own architects. I don't think this tower by Michele De Lucchi is formidable, but that's what he built. Intesa San Paolo Pavilion Building site, Expo Milano 2015. It's a it's a better building, I think, in his oeuvre. A sketch, a preliminary sketch that became a building, and this is the plan. I like this sketch. I like this, you know, sensitive, a little bit nervous sketch of the building that was going to be built, and it was built. Michele De Lucchi, drawings. The plans, other sections, and here is the building built. Not bad. Michele De Lucchi, born in 1951, so he is today 49 plus 23. Uh, it's not, no, so 1951, yeah, 49 plus 23, 72 years old today. Happy birthday to you, Michele De Lucchi. What is this? Another work by Michele De Lucchi plus that office AMDL circle for a market. Was I think this is just a project, the rendering of the project. Il Centro shopping mall. This is a large work. Uh, a very large shopping mall. We shop, therefore we exist. We shop, therefore we are. I shop, therefore I am. Paraphrasing Descartes with his I think, therefore I am. Now we say I shop, therefore I am. As Rem Koolhaas calls this, the terminal of all human activity, shopping. We shop until we drop. A large building, as you can see, large spaces. Here it is in all its length and all its nocturnal glory. Some designs, and we end this presentation on Michele De Lucchi. Uh, Memphis, Memphis aesthetics, some lamps, desk lamps, other Memphis, objects. curious chairs. Some shelving system. Why not? Rather curious chair. Michele De Lucchi. Crafted very well. Again, the shelving system, a bench, all wood, and that was it. So let's wish him happy birthday. Thank you for being here.